Hello, Amy.
I am here.
Close Sunshade.
Okay.
So it's voice activated, it has buttons, and it also has ambient lighting. All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Fit IT Guy. Today I have this awesome retractable sunshade from Test Studio. This is a powered sunshade, and it also has some ambient lights on the top sides. So this is pretty cool. I did a sunshade video previously in my Model Y, which is over there. This is another Model Y Juniper here that I'll be installing the sunshade into. And then you can compare from my previous video to this one, which one you like better. This one has the ambient lights, like I said. It also opens up a little bit differently and also looks like it has a little bit of a thinner and lighter profile. So let's go ahead and get started with the install. And I do want to mention one thing here. I did the previous video by myself installing the sunshade. I'm going to be doing this video also by myself installing the sunshade. I highly recommend doing it with two people. It is not fun doing it by yourself, but it can be done. So just for anyone in the comments that may say, I had one person that commented on my previous video saying that there's no way I did it by myself. I did it by myself. So I'm just going to show you everything, and there we go. All right, first things first, we're going to pull up on this rubber seal here. We're going to see the lining of the car in between, and we're just going to pop the clip out. There's one clip in here, and from there, and there is a connector that is here that we have to unplug because we're going to plug the included cable with the kit into this connector. Also, be sure to wear some gloves because there is a little bit of grease around the seal here. So I'm just going to keep pushing up back on this, and we can push the connector up with this included trim tool, and this way we can get it out and we can pull it out of the area here. And from here we can then take the included cable that came with the kit, and we're going to plug this in. Basically, one end plugs into the connector, one end gets plugged into by the wire that was already here, and then this gives us the wire that's going to connect to the sunshade. Now with this, we're going to take this wire and we're going to kind of route it through. And we're going to route it through like this between the seal here and the fabric. And we're going to switch to the head camera now. So now when we get to this portion here, we can just keep sticking this through and routing it through here. Make sure not to pull on your glove like I did. And we can kind of use this orange tool to help us get the cable in and push it under so that it stays underneath the fabric here. And we can kind of route it like so. And then once we get here, we want to pull down on this piece, which has some clips here that you may see. Okay, so once we get to here, I'm going to take the included fishing wire, and you can use either electrical tape or painter's tape. I just have painter's tape with me right now. So I'm going to take some painter's tape, attach it to the fishing wire here. Like so, and then we're going to fish it through the trunk over there. I'll take this glove off for this. So now we're going to stick this fishing wire through, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab it from the other side. So we're going to pop down this piece here. It has some very easy clips, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab the fishing wire. I already feel it. Zero effort here. And just like that, as you can see, came right through. So I'm just going to go on the other side with my other hand here, you can probably see, and just make sure the wire doesn't get squished and give it plenty of room to go through. And if you feel any resistance ever when fishing a wire, don't pull too hard. You may rip the wire. So just gonna go nice and easy. I don't feel any resistance. And there we go. We can see the wire has come through. So I'm just gonna keep pulling it until it goes all the way in. And there we go. Awesome. And the good thing about painter's tape is it's way easier to rip off than electrical tape. So let's go ahead and get this painter's tape off. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is actually route this cable around here because it has to go all the way up to the front. So we're just gonna use the included trim tool like this, and you can see just how easy this is. Not hard at all. Might get stuck in some areas, that's okay. We'll push it along with the trim tool. There we go. Just like that, it should all go in. And once we get to right about here, I'm going to put on the extension cable that they included in the kit. Now with the extension cable, I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in here. And we can continue routing the cable through here. You can also wedge one trim tool behind, which will open up the space a little bit more. And we're definitely going to need to do this for the connector here. So I'm going to wedge this trim tool behind a little bit to open up a gap here to get this connector through. There we go. That's probably the hardest part of the connector section. And while we still have that gap there, I'll just go ahead and get the rest of this through. Like so. Yeah, definitely use electric tools for this part. But it really helps out putting cable through. And from here, it's even easier. There's a lot more of a gap towards the front, but we'll push it in anyway, just so that nothing shows here. Let's push this one cable in a little more. There we go. And now we have all the slack, because next we're going to bring in the sunshade into the car. And we're going to make sure we aim the front of the sunshade, which is the part with the buttons, towards the front of the car. So that's over here. And now we'll put it upside down. And we'll use the headrests on the rear seats to hold it up. We'll actually have to lower the seats first. And now that the seats are lowered, we can get it in. And then from here, we can raise the seats back up, which is going to help hold up the sunshade now, as you can see. So what we're going to do is put the sunshade like this over the front seats, and I'm going to try to get it over the right side too without hitting the roof. If I do, I'm going to do it gently. And let me go over to the rear seats now. And let's go back here. We're going to do this, and we're going to grab the sun visor here, which is going to hold the left side of the sunshade, and I'm going to go to the right side now to hold it up on the right side here. And look at that, all by myself. So now they give us these 4 brackets. Basically 2 are going to go in the back, 2 are going in the front. And once they slot into a specific spot on the front and the back of the sunshade. And from there, and they gave us these included screws here and foam pieces as well. We can use the foam pieces for later. But these screws are what we're going to use to screw in the brackets onto the sunshade. So on the trunk side here, we have the 2-hole brackets, which is the rear side. We're going to take these brackets like so, stick them in, and then we can screw in the 2 screws for each side. And now we can screw in these screws. Okay, that's one screw. And here's the other. All right, next we have the other bracket here. Okay, so we got the first 2 brackets on. I'm gonna go ahead into the rear seat here. And we're basically just gonna lift up and slide these 2 brackets in. I'm actually gonna put the rear seats up also, just to help us hold the sunshade up. I'll do this just to get it to hold. Perfect. You can hold it right there. And I'll put the other side up as well. Okay, so now I'm going to take the 2 brackets and just slot it in where the glass roof meets the fabric here. I'm going to have to take my camera hat off for this just because it's hitting the roof. But I found a nice spot for the hat here, sitting on the passenger front. Okay, and I can see the left side here. Just need to get it to slot in. The tough part about doing this with one person is that the sun visors aren't the most secure thing, so it's not really helping out too much in terms of holding up the sunshade in the front. Just trying to get this hat to stay, but basically I came in underneath and I'm able to push just like so. So now that is basically all the way in. Push it a little bit more, make sure it's really secure in there, and we'll go over to the front side now. All right, so for the front side, we have the 2 front brackets, which are the ones with the 3 holes. We basically have to go here, put the bracket in. This one's a little bit tougher than the rear because we have to put the bracket in first. And this bracket's a little bit thicker because of the foam. So once we get the bracket in, we want to match it up with, actually the brackets, we want to match it up with the 2 bracket holes here. So to do that, I'm actually going to push it in here. There's actually a lot more room here for the bracket to go in. And this one's going to be a little bit more tough because I have to push up on the sunshade here. So I have to physically push it up, align the bracket with it, and then screw in the screw into the bracket with this lined up at the same time. So let's see if I can get this on camera and recorded for you all here. I'm actually just going to put both brackets in now. The front mounts are here. The rear just slid out. I have to go fix the rear now. So the other thing we're also going to do here is we're going to connect the cable here for the lights and the sunscreen itself. So there's a connection here on the left side of where the buttons are here. I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in. Probably should have done this first, actually, now that I think about it. So here's where the connector is on the front of the sunshade. I'm just going to plug in the cable here. And plugged in the cable, we can see the lights there. So I'm just going to try to match the bracket to, it's going to be very tough, to the hole here. Okay, so it may be hard to see, but woo, out of breath here. You have to kind of push up on this to get the bracket to mount, to line up with the hole on the sunshade so that you can get the screw in. I would suggest, I use this screwdriver. I would suggest a screwdriver with a much longer stem, because the handle portion of the screwdriver kept hitting and getting in the way. So if you have a longer stem on the screwdriver, probably double the size, you'll be good. But here we go. Let's try it out for the first time. Hello, Amy.
I am here.
Close Sunshade.
Okay.
So it's voice activated. It has buttons, and it also has ambient lighting. There we go. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Switch to purple.
Okay.
There we go. So it matches the ambient lighting that's in the car right now. And it is very nice. We're going to go ahead and open up the sunshade again. Hi, Amy.
I am here.
Open sunshade.
Okay.
And there we go. And we can go ahead, step out of the car here. See it opening it up. And voila. We have the sunshade installed with the ambient lighting, and we can see just how cool that looks. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this install. As you can see, it can be done by one person. It's just very annoying to do with one person. It's basically a shoulder workout, having to push it up and hold it up. If you can have another person help you just push it up, especially on the front side, that will really help you a lot so that you can get the brackets aligned. You can save 25% off on this with my code TFIG on teststudio.com. They have so many accessories on their website. I have a few accessories in my car from Test Studio. Definitely check them out. If you have any questions, you can write it below in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Just hit 3,000 subscribers recently. Really appreciate that, everyone. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm uploading videos every other day on this channel of the Model Y Juniper and the Model 3 Highland, and some other cool stuff coming soon. So stay tuned and see you next time.